I learned how to run through millions of dollars like you got a money tree in the bank. I learned a lot of bad things working for this guy. But I did learn heating and air conditioning. Along the way, he went in business with another guy over in Stanley, Ken Duncan. He was an old school guy. He was big on morals. He was big on, at the end of the day, taking pride in what you do. He was big on making sure that you appreciated the hard work that you did and took some pride in it. And I took that from him. That was a big lesson I took along with that. I went to take my test in Raleigh to get my license. It was a 4% passing rate, and I was fortunate to be one of the 400. There were 400 people that took it, and I was one of the 4% that passed my test the first time. I quit my job on a Tuesday. I went out to do three cold calls Wednesday. Sold 2 of those 3 jobs. Started my business on Thursday. I had a brand new house, I had a brand new car, she was still smoking hot men too. I think she's getting better with age. But I had $200 in the bank when I started. And Diana, she does some banking. I still have, right at $200, Aunt almost 200. So I hadn't went downhill. We've at least stayed steady. But a lot of stuff I've learned, and I want to share some of that stuff with you guys today. Tony Martyr's not here, but I went to a class that Tony did over at his place. And I wasn't joking. A lot of stuff that Ryan said is a lot of stuff that I was going to cover, so I'll choose not to cover it since he did. But I learned a long time ago when I started, when you give people a deal, it's only a deal to the guy who's getting the deal. How many times have you given a deal and you've only gave the deal because you need money for a power bill or something, or you need money for this, you need grocery money? I mean, any of you guys remember when you first started off, you gave deals. Don't give anybody any deal. Don't give your grandma a deal. Don't give your mama a deal. You cannot do it. If you expect to be a first-class business, you got to give a first-class product and a first-class price. When you start giving deals to people, they expect a deal every time you come out there. And after a while, they're like, you know, I kind of feel bad about calling old Croky out here. You know, I really don't want to get him. I think I'll call Gasoline Sheet Metal. Or you know what? I'll just go ahead and call Brothers. I've learned if you take pride in what you do, and you stand behind it, and you know it's going to be right, you don't have any shame about charging first-class price for your first-class product. If you're not doing that, I encourage you to do that. That makes all the difference in the world. It separates you from everybody else. Y'all also heard me talk about